Good morning, beautiful people of Valiant Elementary. This is the Bulldog pre-celebration show coming to you live from the Valiant Elementary Gym. Last month we had a groovy time at our groovy tie-dye day. This time we hope to bring a little bit of magic with the power of Disney. It is November 3rd, 2023. This pre-celebration show starts right now. It is the Bulldog pre-celebration show, and it is the month of November. And today we're going to be joined by my co-host out in the field reporter, Miss Carson Hossaw, and we have a lot in store for you today. And so now, joining with me, Stormtrooper Coach Tucker Jones. Okay, I mean, it's Disney Day. And I am stoked about it. I hear we have some surprises, some surprise characters coming today. We got a stormtrooper. I saw Darth Vader walking around earlier. Hopefully he doesn't make an appearance again. That's your buddy, right? Well, like I said, we have a lot in store today, and I hope everybody out there is as excited as I am. So we're going to go a little bit through last month's, talk about this month's Bulldog celebration. Going to have a couple of interviews. I see somebody already over there ready to go. And so how about it? Let's go ahead and jump over the interviews, and then we'll get back to our show.
Okay, I'm here with Pre-K Bulldog of the Month. What's your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, what are you most excited about during the Bulldog celebration?
Running down the red carpet.
Are you going to run super fast? Earlier you told me that you had a trick. What was your trick that you might do?
I caught Lou.
Oh, I'm so excited. Are you ready to eat pizza? You are? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rebecca. That's an awesome interview. Awesome kid. Hey, I thought you were going to wear that helmet the whole entire time.
It's actually really hard to breathe in the helmet.
That's understandable. Okay, so first thing I want to do is talk about our last Bulldog celebration. It was groovy. Biscuit was wearing a groovy outfit, I guess you could say, from the 70s. His pants were a little big.
Yeah, his pants were a little big. They were falling down around his ankles, but he was trying.
Yeah. We had some sound issues one time. I had to basically freestyle the wave, and so that was interesting. So hopefully we don't have those sound difficulties today. I don't think we do. I think we're going to be primed and ready to go for the Bulldog celebration today for all the kids out there. I know they're going to be excited about it. Why don't we talk about our perfect attendance winners from last month? Let me pull that up here. So our perfect attendance winners from last month was Preston Hammer in pre-K, Carson Keaton in kindergarten, Branson Cantrell in first grade, Connor Williams in second grade. In third grade, we had Sophie Hash, fourth grade, Grayson Blake, fifth grade, Jockey Scales. And so we did things a little bit different last month, right? We didn't give them that $10 check. Instead, we gave them a little basket that had some stuff in it. I know the kids were really excited about that.
Yeah.
So going forward, we're going to do that again today.
Tell you what, I would really like to have one of those baskets. They look really neat, had a bunch of good stuff in there. I'd be pretty excited if I was a kid.
Did you have perfect attendance?
No.
Sorry, Coach Jones, you are out of the running. No baskets for you today. Let's see what else we can go over from last month's recap. Sorry, Mr. Panel did not have time to print things out today, and so I'm just pulling it up as I go. Got all kinds of data in here from past Bulldog celebrations. Our kudos card winner last month. That was Miss Matlock. Yes, Miss Matlock. Miss Matlock here lately, I said when I introduced her that she probably walks more than anybody in this school because she walks her classes back and forth from the music room. This last week, pretty cold for Miss Matlock. Very cold walking those classes back and forth. So hopefully we can come up with something that makes it a little bit warmer for Miss Matlock. There was somebody who wasn't here last month for our Bulldog pre-celebration show in the morning. And so I believe he is here today. Let's check in and see if our boy Biscuit's over there. See if he's going to give us a little fist bump. Is he here? As you can see, Biscuit's over there in front of, is that I think it's called Casa Madrigal from Encanto, is what I believe that's called. Yes, he is. I mean, there is Yes, that is. That's an awesome house right there. Could you imagine living in that house?
Can't imagine it.
That
That'd be
would
awesome.
that'd be a wild time, wouldn't it? And so, like I said, we got some Disney themes going around here. We got the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We got a Disney Castle, and we also have a Winter Wonderland in Frozen, still on the floor though. So we got to get that one put up. But we have some Disney themed stuff. As you can see on the front of our desk today, we have our boy Mickey Mouse, and so he's pretty excited. We're going to have another interview here in just a little bit coming up for you, and I think they're almost ready. And so why don't we go ahead and go check in with our next interview?
Okay, I'm here with
Kate.
Kate. Whose class are you in, Kate?
Miss Panels.
Miss Panels. Are you so excited about being Bulldog of the Month? Is this your first time?
Second.
Woo, your second time. What are you most excited about at the Bulldog celebration?
Running down the red carpet.
Is that your favorite part? Do you like pizza?
Yes.
I'm glad that you like pizza because we're about to have our pizza party. Anything else that you want to say? Anything you're super excited about?
No.
Nothing else? That's about it? You're just ready to go? Yeah. Me too. Okay, back to you, Mr. Panel.
Thank you, Miss Carson. Let's go through some other recaps of our last month. We had homecoming week. And so, that was an awesome time having homecoming week. We had some different spirit days each day. I'll go through them real quick. We had the first letter of your name, Airs Day, dress as your favorite holiday, Country versus Country Club, and Black and Orange Day. I've seen a lot of different characters walking around that week. My brother from Australia actually stopped in that week.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Steve, he came back. It's been a while since I've seen Steve. I've been telling him to call Mom, and, he hasn't been calling Mom, but then he just surprised us out of nowhere and showed up. If you didn't know, my brother is a crocodile hunter down in Australia, and he came by and surprised the classes in pre-K and kindergarten. They're still talking about Steve down there. And so that was an awesome time. I was glad to see him. First time I've seen him in probably 20 years, to be honest with you. We had Airs Day. I seen some people dressed up for Airs Day as well. I seen Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce.
Was Taylor here?
She was. It didn't really look like Taylor to me, but Travis Kelce looked just like Travis Kelce. Spitting image. I seen the guy signing autographs. And so it's pretty crazy seeing that. Favorite holiday, you've seen a lot of Christmases walking around. You've seen some people wearing their birthday. I told them that wasn't an actual holiday. Their birthdays wasn't. You've seen
a little bit of Halloween.
A little bit of Halloween. Yeah, a little bit of Halloween. So, since you brought up Halloween, actually, we'll talk about Halloween here in a little bit. Let's continue through homecoming. We had a homecoming parade. That was pretty awesome. Kids got to stand out in the bus lane. Kids cheered on people as they went by. The elementary was represented by Tyler Thompson, who's the ring bearer, and Alessia Panel. She was the flower girl, and so they both did an awesome job. Proud to see them out there representing that. We also had the Spirit Day of Country versus Country Club. Mm-hmm. Where do you see? In the elementary, do you feel like there's more country club or more country?
There's definitely more country.
Yeah, there's more country. I think so too. I had my cutoff jorts on, and so those are pretty sweet. Thinking about wearing those again just for the work day, but I don't know if Mr. Frazier would approve of me wearing jorts to work, so I better keep those in the closet until next Spirit Day. And then Black and Orange Day was awesome. There's black and orange all throughout the school, and so the Spirit was awesome. And we went to the homecoming pep rally, so that was cool too. Yeah, that was awesome. You want to talk about fifth grade basketball? Who coaches fifth grade basketball now?
That would be Coach Engler.
Oh, shout out Coach Engler. Okay, fifth grade basketball started up. Got the girls and boys doing an awesome job. The girls are still in the tournament today, in the middle school tournament. And so I think both of those teams are going to do an awesome job this year. So shout out to all the players. Shout out to Coach Engler. Good luck for the rest of the season. We know you guys are going to do an awesome job representing our school. Little construction update. Hey, we're getting close.
Getting close. Got some bathrooms going on down at the first grade and kindergarten end.
Mm-hmm. I currently still do not have an office. And so you may find me. There's no telling where you're going to find me. I think my office is almost my car at this point. So being kind of homeless and not having a place to go, that's an adjustment for me. But maybe over the weekend, maybe they'll finish my office up, and then I'll be back in there ready to go. Drug-free week carnival. Hey, let's give Miss Smith a shout-out for organizing that. That's awesome. So shout out, Miss Smith. That's an awesome job organizing that. I know the kids like going to that every single time we have it. Had a little drug-free week. Had some dress-up days there. Just some minor dress-up days. We didn't go – it wasn't too crazy. But, it was still fun. We had a good time with it. And I mean, it was us pledging to be drug free. I mean, kids, it's always an awesome thing when you're drug free. Okay, be cool, be drug free. All right, Halloween. Okay, Halloween was Tuesday. That was a pretty electric day. I didn't know what to do with myself. I mean, there was all kinds of people dressed up that day.
You know,
We had,
you looked a little angry during Halloween.
I was angry during Halloween. I don't know if I was angry because that was my character that day, or because my wigs didn't come in and I had to spray my hair red, and it took forever to get out. I still feel like my hair is red. I'm just glad I have dark hair, or it'd probably still be red. And so I'm glad. You look like you were ready to rock out that day. Who were you?
I was ready to rock and roll. I was Gene Simmons,
Gene Simmons.
famous rock
Man,
star.
that's awesome, man. I mean, he was ready to go. I seen this guy, and I thought about asking for an autograph because that's who I really thought it was. And so that was pretty awesome. I mean, Halloween's always a wild time. I know I took my kids trick-or-treating that night. They had a lot of candy. My son swallowed a whole bag of Skittles. I don't even think he chewed them. And so, I mean, it was a while. I'm sure all the kids out there are still hyped up and still recovering from their Halloween night. And so it was a good time, but it's one of those things that I'm always kind of glad it's over.
I was actually told I wasn't allowed to trick or treat anymore.
That's understandable. I mean, hey, at this point in your life, you're supposed to be the person that hands out the candy, okay? Not taking the candy from the kids. That's my advice for the day, Coach Jones. I won't charge you for it. Shout out Keaton Brown and Bristol Woods. They sung the national anthem. Bristol, it's not the first time she sung it, but they've sung the national anthem at the football game on Friday nights. So shout out to them. That's awesome. Keep representing our school. We're proud of you guys, and you guys sing very well. Very, very well. It was awesome listening to them sing, huh? So awesome job, guys.
You did a great job.
There's another crew here that I want to talk about that I feel like have done an amazing job this year, and that is our cafeteria staff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yesterday, what did we have yesterday?
Brisket tacos.
Brisket tacos. I mean, I would like to see if there's another cafeteria in America that made brisket tacos yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you there's not. Last week we had lasagna, or no, it was this week. We had lasagna. I mean, what other cafeteria is making lasagna?
Good lasagna, too.
Good lasagna. I mean, this wasn't Stouffer's that you throw from the freezer into the oven. This was good lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
We've had ribs this week. I mean, not this week, but this year. I missed out on that day, so I hate that. We had roast one day, so that's awesome. Also, shout out to Miss Kaufman for getting the grant so that we can provide those type of meals to our students.
Yep.
I'm telling you what, I mean, and when I go over there and get a plate, they ask me if I want one or two. And I was like, is that even a question? I want two. And I'm telling you, I bet my to-go tray yesterday weighed 3 pounds. But guess what? I ate it, and I hope they have leftovers today from it.
I do too.
And so, I mean, that's absolutely awesome. So shout out cafeteria workers. You guys are awesome. Keep doing a great job. I appreciate you. I know Coach Jones appreciates you, and all of our students, staff, and parents appreciate you. So thank you. Another thing I want to talk about is the Texas Rangers won the World Series. I mean, that's probably our home team. That's our local team. I mean, I would say, or not a local, but 3 hours away. But that's the closest team we have that we can call our own. I mean, Oklahoma doesn't have a baseball team, but they're right down the road. So, you know, we tried to get the actual players here today, but they got a parade they had to go to. So instead, we settled for their bobbleheads. And so, I mean, hey, awesome job by the Rangers. We appreciate you guys. Let's win about, I'd say, not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about we win 8 more, okay? 8 more is what my challenge is to you guys, okay? Let's just dominate the baseball team, okay? So, awesome job, Texas Rangers. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let's talk about Bulldog celebration etiquette again. You want to do that?
Yeah.
I mean,
we did pretty good last time.
Last time, that was awesome. So I want to challenge everybody once again to do that again, okay? When we say we are valiant, remember, it is absolute silence because that allows me to talk. That allows parents to be able to hear. And so, once again, do an awesome job. Let's try to do even better this time. If we say, we are, and you say valiant as loud as you can, let's have absolute silence after that. That was a fantastic job last month. Let's do it again because, hey, that's just the right thing to do, right? I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it was like, man, our kids are top notch to be able to do that. From going to be crazy way up here to just being able to be silent, that's absolutely awesome. So hopefully we can do a lot of that again.
And at one point, I heard you say "We are valiant," and the whole gym got so silent that I watched Biscuit drop a pin, and I could actually hear it, and I was on the other side of the gym.
That's insane. That is absolutely insane. So hopefully we can do that again. Another thing is remember when the video is showing, let's make sure we're quiet so all the parents and staff and students can hear. After that's over, I promise we'll do something where we get crazy, okay, where we get loud. But for those 5 to 8 minutes, let's make sure we're quiet. And then I promise if we're super quiet, we'll do something super fun as soon as it's over. So that's my challenge to everybody this month when it comes to the Bulldog celebration and our Bulldog etiquette. You want to talk about bicycle winners for this month?
I'm ready.
What are we thinking? I mean, I'm really feeling this month. Or you go tell me who you think's going to win.
So
Who do you think you got?
I may have been looking around and found the bicycles, and I'm thinking maybe just based on size, 2nd, 3rd grade.
That was my picks. All right, so now I can go 2nd or 3rd grade since we picked 2 grades. I didn't know we were allowed to pick 2 grades. I'm thinking I'm going 1st grade on both bikes. No, you know what? I'm going 1st grade boys. Kindergarten's going to be a girl bike.
I could see it.
That's what I'm feeling. I mean, that is what I'm feeling on this since you took my picks. Was you reading my script?
I can't see that far.
Okay, you must have been reading over my script. That's the only way I can think. And so we'll see what we get here. All right. What are you looking forward to this month? Is there anything you're looking forward to this month?
Oh, man, I love Thanksgiving and deer season.
Okay, and so Thanksgiving and deer season. I know a lot of people out there are just like Coach Jones who loves Thanksgiving and deer season. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, I mean, what's your favorite dish?
Ooh, last year I made the attempt of making a turkey, and it turned out delicious, but I cut my thumb off. Like, it grew back, though.
So, Coach Jones has the ability. I just learned this. Okay, sometimes that's what this Bulldog pre-celebration show is for. Okay, to bring you stuff that you may have never saw or heard before. I had no idea Coach Jones is able. He's basically a lizard. I mean, that thumb was cut off last Thanksgiving, and now it's back. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing. And so, thanks for sharing that with us today. I mean, I'm sure there's other people that's had those experiences of cutting something off, but they just were not as fortunate as you and that thumb as far as growing back. So
I'm
that's
basically Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Okay, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You know that because I always see like some spider webs here and there, and I'm like, I know they're cleaning those spider webs, and so that makes sense.
I just don't live in New York, so there's not a whole lot of crime here to fight.
That's true. All right. Honestly, my favorite Thanksgiving food, I got a few choices, okay? I mean, I love some turkey. I love a good ham. I love pumpkin pie. I love pecan pie. You know what? I just love Thanksgiving. I love it all. Like, you put that all. Now, don't give me deviled eggs because I'm one of those people that just is gross. Now, I'm sure there's people out there. I already seen one person in here that was like, "Are you kidding me? You don't like deviled eggs?" Deviled eggs is one of those things that you either hate or you love. There's no in between. You hate. What do you think about deviled eggs?
I like deviled eggs, especially when they mix in a little bit of bacon in the filling.
Okay. All right. Bacon and filling. All right. Well, that's our take on deviled eggs. I don't like them. He likes them. There's people out in the crowd right now that likes them. And then there's one person over there that has a sign that's absolutely booing them that said deviled eggs do not belong on Thanksgiving. So, I mean, crazy. I want to give some shout outs real quick to some people out there. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor of this show, International Paper. Shout out to them for making it possible for us to have this show each month. So shout out International Paper. We appreciate you guys out there and girls at the mill working hard, making it possible for us to have this show. I want to shout out First State Bank. First State Bank, provides our kudos cards every month to our teachers. We'll see who wins that today, but they end up winning $50, and that's donated by First State Bank. So shout out to them. We appreciate you guys. I want to shout out KKBI and Jay Lindley for our Rangers bobbleheads today. We appreciate him and appreciate the radio station bringing them to us. That way, we had a little Rangers with us today and show a little Rangers love since the players wouldn't show up today. I don't know why they couldn't make time in their schedule to come up and see us today and be here for the kids, but hey, you know, it happens. I mean, I'll forgive them. Okay, since they brought us a championship, I'll forgive them. And so, shout out to the radio station. Shout out to Jay Lindley for providing us with these Rangers bobbleheads today. Want to give a shout out, like always, to our camera crew out there. Thank you to everybody for doing an awesome job. We could not do this show without y'all, so thank y'all. And last shout out I want to give is to all of our students, staff, and our school community and parents, because without each of you, me and Coach Jones would just be sitting here just talking about nothing. I mean, without you, this show's not possible. And so thank you to each of you. And it's almost Bulldog celebration time. 12:35 today, or 12:35 today. I mean, the show's going to start. It's going to be electric. We're going to have a little, like I said, Disney theme. And so maybe we'll have a little Disney magic to it. What do you think?
I'm so excited.
Any sign-off comments? Have a great show, everybody. I can't wait to see you at 12:35. This is the Bulldog pre-celebration show. We will see you next month for our December show, which we expect to be a big, extravagant Grinch-themed show. So that should be an awesome show, and I cannot wait for next month's Bulldog celebration as well as this month's Bulldog celebration. It's a great day. Have a great day, everybody, and just remember, we are
Valiant!